Yeah. I've been dealing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with it in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as divider, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions.
It's the only fan-owned franchise here in the NFL. And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheese heads on, and it filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And away we go from Wisconsin. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready, 52 blue. Right. Hut.
Straight ahead, here's Mason. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Hut. Ready.
Throwing off the play fake here. A big strike to Addison. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and ducking the ball.
Ready.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Ready. Set.
Here's Ritter. Into a crowd and intercepted. And the Packers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. And look at the opportunity they've now got at the very start of this game, Brock. All thanks to the interception on that opening possession.
Yeah, they love to say that a running game is a quarterback's best friend, but right next to that bestie is a defense that can take the ball away for you.
Now throwing to start us off. His first throw is an interception. Byron Murphy picks it. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown.
No question they wanted a big play to begin their drive, but there's the monkey's paw. They got the big play, but not the way they wished for it. Instead, well, they got to rally themselves to get right back out there after watching their opponent celebrate in the end zone.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. Fielded at the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Blaster. Stick. Here we go. Hut, hut.
Love back to it after the pick. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. And he is stopped with authority there. But that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
33. Hut.
Love from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Here we go.
Play action. Love. Rolling out to his left. They'll try a deep shot down the left side. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. The Packers send out their punting unit. And this is the first time he's been called on today. Oh, and it's a fake. Punter with the football. This is caught. And the fake works to perfection. First down.
If they need a new emergency quarterback, Kate, I think they found their man. Seems like a call they had confidence in, and that was the perfect moment to dial it up.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Pass caught out right by Golden. And he's down to the 36 with almost enough for that first down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
He's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, he's signing for it.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Throwing deep for the end zone. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Byron Murphy picks it. And the Vikings are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10.
Down. Hut, hut.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Fits it through the middle. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Ready. Set.
Here's 2nd and 11. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, it's tough to succeed a linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3.
Black 40. Hut.
Ritter setting up to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to get this down to the 36. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4th.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down, ball at the 36.
Ready, go. Set.
The give to Mason. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Look at that work, turning those legs, driving across the 15. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Red 38. Hut.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Back to the air. Love. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That's good for a Green Bay Packer.
These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Our score, 14-0. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this.
Ready.
Jacobs running behind center. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. They get 13 on the pickup, and it'll be first down Packers.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
Let's go. 10 black. Ready.
First down, and they go right back to it. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready. Black, 95. Set, hut.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll get him back to 11.
A lot lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the double.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Tight end going in motion here.
Ready.
First play in the drive. Here's Mason. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Set.
Another run for Mason. And he'll fight ahead for a few. It's 3rd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 16-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Escapes the pocket. Cut down the field, Golden. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
52 blue. Set.
On the handoff, here's Jacob. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Buying some time left. Now here he goes. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the 1st down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Love now on 1st and 10. The pass is taken in by Golden. Running in the red zone. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. Brandon McManus on for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Packers cut the lead down to 4.
Packers 10.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. On the return, Isaiah Rodgers. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Chased out to his right. Connects on the crosser. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Set. Ready.
Mason gets it from the gun. This is ahead for about 5. That was Michael Parsons making that play.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Ready.
From the 38. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Set. Ready.
Throwing here, Ritter. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Back to throw now, it's Ritter. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Let's go now. Set.
And off to Jacobs to stop the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
2nd and 10 now. To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Set. Hut.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
4th down.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
Here we go. 45. Wide. Set.
4th down. Here's Love. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Timeout taken by the offense. Their 2nd. They'll come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Ritter. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Ready, ready, ready.
Throwing from the gun here. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Jordan Addison, the intended target. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Here he is on 3rd and long, buying some time right. That's caught for the first. And he is brought down just 5 yards from the end zone. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Pause red. Ready?
First down from the red zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Packers make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
You know exactly what I don't like there, Kate. It's only 1st and goal. You got a couple more plays in your pocket to get in the end zone. Instead, you put the ball in harm's way on your very first crack, and now, well, that defense has an opportunity to bail themselves out exactly what they just did.
He'll throw it. On the move, headed right. Now he looks middle, throwing deep. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Vikings do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
The 3rd quarter starts with a run from Jacobs. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Green Jack.
Love now, off the play action. Pressure coming, and they take him down. The sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
Here we go. 10 black. Shot. 17. Ready.
3rd and long. Here's Love. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Jaden Reed, the intended target. And that brings up 4th and long. On now comes their punter. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. His work begins at the 31. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
Now Ritter. Buys time, rolling right. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Couldn't connect with Jordan Addison. So it'll be 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front That leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
This one to Williams out left side. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good jump, and there was nearly room to add even more.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Set, ready, cut.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
16 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Come on, ready?
Now give it to Mason. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Like, doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets a good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
They turn to Mason on 3rd down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They're lining up to go for this. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4th.
So simple, yet so hard to defend, Kate. They line up, they play smash mouth, and they get the first down.
Play action on 1st down. Headed out right. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Back to the air here on 2nd and 10. Short pass brought in. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
From the gun, Mason. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Ready?
Again, it's Mason. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Ready? Set.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Vikings push their lead further to start the half. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings drive their lead to 11. Now looks like we're going to get a stoppage for an injured Packer. He's in some pain as the trainers head out to examine him.
Will Reichert to kick off.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us.
Got it.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready.
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Vacates quickly left side. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. All right, short on market for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
And they pick him off again. Ivan Pace has got it. And the Vikings get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson, so that brings up 2nd down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Packers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run it.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now Love. Flushed out of the pocket. Throwing on the run, deep down that left side. Couldn't make the hookup with Matthew Golden. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Down. Ready.
Back to the air. Love. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Trying for the deep ball. And it is incomplete. Went big on the final play of our 3rd quarter. And nothing comes from it as we hit the break. Punting unit out now. And we'll see if they kick or try their luck at another fake pass. Jukes one defender. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Running left side by Jefferson. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I got to be honest with you, Kate. That's an occasion where a drop would have been a whole lot better than a completion. Couldn't find a way back to the line, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Let's go now. Ready?
Here's Ritter. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Quay Walker in to pick it off.
Kate, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores. But there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And he will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's good. For our Packers, first down.
Ready.
First and 10 at the 30.
Love out of the shotgun. Reeled in by Jaden Reed. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, quarterbacks aren't always the one dishing out punishment, but when they take it and they deliver a frozen rope, when they deliver a ball right on target just like that, and the respect factor grows 100-fold with your teammates.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. All right, here we go. Second down.
Come on, set. Blue 32. Ready?
Love from the gun. Escapes out to the left. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
I'll tell you what that deflection right there, Kate, tells me. That defense was following and reading the quarterback's eyes. Knew exactly where that throw was going. And it takes a little bit of intuition, a little bit of feel. He's able to get his hands on it and knock it out of bounds.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Set, hut. Yellow 43. Set.
Shotgun now for Love. State pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face fourth down. Now it's Brandon McManus to attempt this Packers field goal. This will be from 52 yards.
A 52-yard attempt.
It'll catch the crossbar, and it's in anyway! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the fourth.
That kick obviously gets it back to a 1-score game. Now the real question, Kate, how good do those onside kicks look at warm-ups? How good do they look all week in practice? Is it time to pull out the onside kick? Or trust your defense with 2 timeouts in your pocket?
Brandon McManus, the kickoff for Green Bay.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. On the return, here's Rodgers. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10.
Ready, go! Hut.
Mason gets it on the counter. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
They went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's second and 13. They did it! He made the interception! Andrew Cooper takes it away!
That's just a bad decision, Franklin. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
Ready?
Packers getting set here. First and 10.
Drill green. Set, hut.
Now Love on the play fake. Running in the red zone. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers parlay interception into points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for two. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well either.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow, 1. Let's go. Hut, hut.
A give to Mason. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one at the 41. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Big shot to begin the drive. Has him up beyond the 40.
Ready?
They go play action on 1st. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
Ready up.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Hut, hut. Set.
On 1st down, it's Mason. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Vikings in range for a game-winning score. They're now set for 1st and 10.
Ready, go. Red, 30.
They send the tight end in motion left.
Ready, ready.
Mason will try this one at the gun. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Set, hut, ready, ready. Set.
This is Mason on 2nd down. And he'll go down here at the 16. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Here we go. Set, hut, hut.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout taken by the Packers. Their 3rd and final one. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Blaster, 6. Smash, red. Ready, ready, ready.
First carry here for Aaron Jones. They give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up 3rd and very short.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice. It doesn't end up getting an offensive 1st down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive.
Down. 50, green. Drill, 52. Black swap. Hut.
Straight ahead. Here's Mason. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up. Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. So starting this year, we've got some new rules in place for overtime, Brock. Both teams now guaranteed a chance to possess the football in overtime of any game, not just the playoff. So an opening drive touchdown, no longer an instant game winner. Gotta be able to make a stop, too. It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. Here's a return from the 7. Making some progress here. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
At their own 36-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Ready.
A chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on 2nd down.
Yes.
Play action. Love. Hits him on the out route. We're going to be set up with a first down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact. Well, the offense is certainly moving on the right track so far in past years for a potential game-winning touchdown. But let's not forget, Brock, the other side will get a chance to answer no matter what happens on this opening series.
Yep, that response is something for their defense to worry about. All these 11 gentlemen need to do is continue the steady progress downfield and getting that opening first down. So critical to any possession, but even more so in overtime.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
49-yard line.
Here we go. Hut.
Love now to throw. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
Kind of a curious call there, Kate, because the passing game, it's not worked real well for them in regulation, and that operation, that wasn't good enough either.
Go. 45, wide.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Oh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Biggest play of OT. Offense set now on 4th down.
Red, sight, ready.
They're going to go. It's Love. And they pick him up again. And the Vikings surprise them with the interception and now have a chance to win this game.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, not another touchdown. But you know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
Now he gets a shot here in overtime. This one's to Hawkinson outright. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Ready.
Running right. Here's Mason. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Come on, set. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. It's on target to Williams. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the two keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and that tremendous accuracy come to life.
Touchdown, Minnesota! The Vikings pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings emerge as winners as we say so long from Green Bay.